So tonight I wanted to work on some of the roads. We're gonna pretty much focus on this little road crossing here. It's gonna be one of the little bit more delicate pieces of the road, since the train is gonna run over the same plaster that the road's gonna be made of. So one thing I do have here is one of the cars that does have some wheel problems. It likes to fall off on the track. So I'm going to use this as my test dummy car and kind of cut the grooves into the plaster so we don't have problems later on. Let's go ahead and get that going.
And he was a man, or so he thought. Paid attention to the lessons that he taught. Second hand me down blessed. She was short on patience, carried pace and hated everyday people. The plight of the pessimist. Habitual living, daily schedule consisted of work, television, and sexual moments. But sometimes it gets so hopeless when nonsense raises an octave. Thoughts block all sensual with a firm grasp on the grudge they both clutch in the name of love. Fear of the results, head push ever came to shove. Seduce the fun, produce a lot of fright. Two youths on the run, learning some truth about life. When he stares at the stars, he reflects on the moon. The time, the talks they share, walking around Calhoun. When she watches the look on his face as he sleeps, she recalls every inch to how it got this deep. Now, how am I to know you like the way I laugh? I can't read the map, no one's ever seen the path. The one you take a bath with is the same one that frees your wrath. Are you going out? What time you gonna be back? Cause they were two perfect kids in a two.
Alright, so we still have a lot of work to do here on the road, but before it's fully dry, it's been about an hour or two, I want to go ahead and cut little channels in here for the wheels. What we gotta do is just follow the rail nice and tight. And see, I kind of cheated. I actually took one of my lamps that I use to help shoot the footage here, and I put it directly above this, and I let it kind of bake it. So it's actually a little firmer. Little chunks fall off that, and that's gonna be totally okay here because we got the ballasting still. We got a lot of work to do to hide it all. We're still in the beginning phases. So get those channels cut. We should be okay. Maybe we'll do one more quick pass here. There we go. That's starting to look kind of good. Let's see what we got. I'm not gonna push down too hard. Just kind of get an idea of what it wants to do on its own. Tell you the truth, that felt pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and run this through a couple times. Well, as you can see, I went ahead and did some more work. I got this tunnel portal for the road finished up. I was going to show you what we did there, but it's pretty much the same concept as over here, except just with not being so delicate, because I don't really worry about the cars driving through, because the cars are just going to be stationary. What I did is I painted a portion of the road. We still have plenty of the road to work on and paint, so I'll show you guys that in another video. One thing I was thinking about is the putty likes to crack naturally when it dries. And there is, you know, you can go through and sand it down and get rid of the cracks, but I'm going to leave them. I'm going to leave them there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some black paint and kind of highlight them. It looks like the road company, the city has came through and tried to fix the cracks for you. So with that note, I'm going to leave you there. Like always, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and all that good jazz. I'm going to go ahead and show you some close-ups of our new road crossing. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.
Let's all take seats, please, quiet during the performance. Lift her, pull her from the orchids, cause they were two perfect kids in a two perfect world. Today the part of man and woman will be played by boy and girl. Trying to read the script, keep getting trapped in the margins. Lift them, pull them from the gardens. Now she was smart, she grew up with this complex that the people that surrounded her seemed to expect the world. And he was tall, over 6, no attempt to predict the fall. Thought he'd seen it all until his all became that girl. She says she loves the trust, but when she comes down, she speaks about finish, and she's convinced it's the last visit. He doesn't know the difference between come and go. Give him just one to grow and watch him collapse inside of a half pivot. Dyed her hair black, maybe now she can relax.
Train, woo, woo, laying out a train, woo, woo.